Hi everyone, I'm Todd Banner, welcome. Before we go on, if you would like and subscribe, that would be great. You may have seen the two videos I did on the autofocus performance of the Lumix G9 with the new Firmware 2.4, which greatly enhances its continuous autofocus and tracking capabilities. But in those videos, I think I have only a few of people. So last week, I once again went down to Montrose Beach on the Chicago lakefront. We had a front come through and the winds came straight down Lake Michigan, and that's the time when we actually get surf here in Chicago. So the red flags went up, which means no swimming. But when that happens, people can go out and do other water sports. And the reason they don't, you're going to look at this this surf and think, well, those waves aren't that big, and they're not. They're 2 to 4 feet, maybe an occasional 5-foot wave. But it's important to understand a few things. One is that level of surf can actually generate rip currents, and Lake Michigan gets serious rip currents. Number two, there are millions of people in this metropolitan area, and a sizable proportion of them either can't swim or aren't very good at it. So if they let people swim in conditions like you're going to see, the lifeguards would be pulling people out of the water right and left and probably missing a few. When autumn comes and we get those storms, we get serious gales coming in across the lake, and it gets so rough, probably doing any kind of activity would be a life and death experience. We had one storm, infamous Halloween gale of 2014, when waves in the open lake were in excess of 28 feet. And Jim Cantori from the Weather Channel showed up and happened to be not far from where I was to get a few photographs of that event. So at any rate, let's take a look at this video. A couple of things also that I want to mention. At Montrose Beach, there is a nesting pair of piping plovers, which are getting quite rare. Their names are Monty and Rose. Montrose, Monty, and Rose. So I actually have footage of Monty foraging along the beach, and I'm pretty sure it's Monty. It looks like a male. I looked it up. And also a ring-billed gull devouring a round goby, which is good because round gobies are actually invasive aliens from the Black Sea and Caspian Seas. And they don't belong here. So good on him for at least eating one. Also, one thing to bear in mind, it was very bright, and I did not have a neutral density filter with me. And I've ordered one for that lens. The one lens, the 100 to 300 is the one lens that I didn't have a filter for. So there's one arriving today, but this means that I had to stop down a bit and use a fairly high shutter speed for everything, including the video, which folks may notice. So the depth of field, even with the 100 to 300, is pretty broad, but it still would be noticeable if the camera lost focus on what's going on. So with that, let's go to the beach. there you have it. Looks like folks are having a fun time out there. I'm not sure. That water is 60 degrees Fahrenheit. So what is that? 15, 20 Celsius. It's not that warm. So I'm not sure I would be out there until the water warms up somewhat. Anyway, any comments, questions, observations? Let me know what you think down in the comment section. And thank you very much for watching. If this was useful, interesting, please like and subscribe. And I will see you next time.